Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here. We are back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, this will kind of be a follow-up video to my previous video, which is about to hit 1,000 views. And I just wanted to thank you guys for all the support on that last video. It was the Atlanta Falcons 7-round mock draft. And if you guys want to see another 7-round mock draft this coming Friday, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and put in the comments down below that you want to see another 7-round Atlanta Falcons mock draft, because I saw some people agree with me and some people disagree with me. But this is a continuation of the video that I did previously talking about the 7-round mock draft. And if you guys noticed in that video, I did not have the Falcons taking a quarterback in that draft. This is the reason why. Because I'm doing this based off of what I would want and what I think that the Falcons could want, because the Falcons would want a dual threat quarterback. They would want a quarterback that can run and throw the ball. And the quarterback I'm taking a look at today that the Falcons may draft in 2023 is going to be the quarterback of the Florida Gators. That is going to be Anthony Richardson. Now, Emory Jones is going to be in the draft this year, and he's probably going to go undrafted because he's a runner, but he is god-awful. Emory Jones is god-awful, and I can't put the full blame on him, and I can't put the full blame on the way Anthony Richardson played this past season when he did start a couple of games, considering that the Florida defense is just absolutely terrible. We ended up firing our head coach in Dan Mullen, and we ended up bringing in a new head coach, but considering that we don't have that many offensive weapons going into the draft, Anthony Richardson is going to have a plethora of options next season when it comes to the offense, and hopefully the defense can get better. But let's take a look at Anthony Richardson's stats real quick. In 10 games, and I'm doing this whole Florida Gators career, in 10 games, he's 39 for 66, which means he's had 39 completions for 66 attempts. He has 1,018 total yards. He has 556 passing yards, and he has 462 rushing yards. Now, based off of that straight away, I know it's not a lot of yards because he was not really our starting quarterback. The only season that he's going to be a starting quarterback is going to be this upcoming season. So if he ends up balling out and ends up having a great season, that would just mean even more likely of an option for the Falcons to take him next year in 2023 rather than this year, where next year there's going to be a whole lot of more quarterback options for them to choose from. There's going to be one from Florida, there's going to be one from Clemson, there's going to be one from Ohio State, and there's going to be one from Alabama. That's 4 quarterback selections that you already know it's going to be in the top 10 of this draft. So the Atlanta Falcons are going to have their options next season. He has 10 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Now those 10 total touchdowns, 7 come from passing, 3 from rushing. And the 5 interceptions, I'm going to just put the back of the book because I feel like the only reason he has those interceptions is because he was trying to force the ball due to Florida being down most of these games. And when he come in, he would try and force the ball, and that ends up putting him in interceptions. Now, I know that's part of the game, but I'm just gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm just going to give Anthony Richardson the benefit of the doubt. So, like I said, 1,018 total yards, 556 passing yards, and 462 rushing yards. That means he is a dual threat quarterback, and he can run with the ball. And I've seen his highlights, and I've seen him play against multiple teams this past season. He can throw the ball. There's a reason why I've been saying in my past couple Falcons videos that I want the Atlanta Falcons to draft Anthony Richardson, is because what they want is what he is. And the thing is, he's had time to develop under Emory Jones and under Kyle Trask from 2020, and now he's going to be the starting quarterback, and he doesn't have to lose any big offensive weapons. Because Kyle Pitts got drafted last year, and we're probably gonna have a lot of offensive weapons going in the draft next year. And I think we have Dameon Pierce, a running back, going to the draft this year, so that's really not that bad. And Florida still has a decent amount of running game that he still has, so Anthony Richardson is going to be good for next season. But one thing I also got to say when it comes to Anthony Richardson and why I think the Falcons should draft him next year, we signed Marcus Mariota on a 2-year contract, which means he'll be the quarterback for this year, and he'll be the quarterback for next year. And if we're not ready to start Anthony Richardson by the time that we draft him, he doesn't have to come out and start. He can sit a few games, and if we're losing, that's when you throw him in, and that's when you can see if he has the potential to be the starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons' future. And I just want to say this: if this comes to fruition, and this comes to like actual happening, and the Florida Gators quarterback goes to the Atlanta Falcons, I'm gonna be so happy because that means it's gonna be a Florida Gator throwing it to a former Florida Gator in Kyle Pitts, and it's just gonna be amazing. And considering that Arthur Smith hasn't really had his own like personal young quarterback, this would be the perfect opportunity for the Atlanta Falcons. And I just wanted to say this: I don't see the Atlanta Falcons being within the top 4 to select from Bryce Young, to select from C.J. Stroud, select from the quarterback from Clemson. I feel like they're going to be just outside the top 4, which means that Anthony Richardson is going to be one of the 4th or 5th best quarterbacks in the next year's draft. There's a possibility he can be better. These other guys have, like a bad season, but I don't really see that happening considering that the teams they play for. So in terms of this, I just got to say this: Atlanta Falcons, please get this duo with the right quarterback. I know we haven't seen him start a full year, but if he has a good season, please draft Anthony Richardson out of Florida.